So obviously when you're trying to take a break from doing 5 of a kind challenges on pack 1, you move over and do 5 of a kind challenges on pack 3. Now, pack 3 I probably play like one game to every 200 pack 1 or 2 games. So I can't say I'm the most proficient at it. But the pet we're going for is Salamander, and having just got 2 of them in one roll with Capybara, it's such a strong pet for tier 2 that I'm, even at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. So we'll get the second Salamander in. First I'm going to put Strawberry on, just to give it the first one a little bit of health boost by selling the Kiwi. And then it's, the process is just so straightforward. It's just buy, sell, buy, sell. And then we roll into a third Salamander. And at this point, I'm thinking, this run, this is the one. Now, I say this is the one as if I'd been trying to, grind this challenge. This was literally the first attempt at a 5 of Salamander. And we freeze double lollipop there because very, very quickly the salamanders are going to get high attack, low health, and the lollipop will let us reset and then scale them back up again. And Salamander, every time I watch someone play Salamander on YouTube, they usually have more than one. And it's obvious why, because you just get such incredible value. When every buy sell is giving +2 attack to 3 units, now 4 units. Although you do kind of need to find the lollipops, but still, you'll very soon see that we're massively outscaling almost every possible opposing team. There are some comps in pack 3 that can keep up with it, but most of the time you're not going to have any problems. So a bunch of buy sells, we're getting insane stats already. Basically every unit has enough attack power to kill an opposing tank. And we'll finish on the hawk because it has best ability, and I was going to keep the crow frozen, but obviously it will overwrite the lollipop, so I changed my mind. And this was a relatively slow run, even by my own standards, because since I'm not much of a pack 3 player, I quite often had to check which of the start of battle abilities there were, and there are some where I totally missed the pets in the shop just because this was literally my first attempt at it, so it's not surprising really that I made a bunch of mistakes. So we'll get double lollipop here, instantly makes the 2 salamanders much tankier, and then with a couple buy sells, or a buy sell and a buy, we immediately get them back up to 9 attack, which is, with 16 health, is easily enough that they could trade, especially given the weak scaling in pack 3. So I applaud that intrepid swordfish player, but it wasn't good enough to beat the salamander scaling. I actually had a double salamander run in the weekly. It might have been last week, but I didn't upload it because it seemed like every weekly video I watched that someone did double salamander, so it seemed a little bit redundant. So now I'm willing to buy the crow because the salamander that is on 5 health, that's kind of so low that, and without pepper, it's going to trade 1 for 1 at best, and it's quite in danger of getting sniped. So I'm going to try and make it level 2, and then that will give it huge HP, but it will also mean that it can scale its attack back up much more quickly and reach a level where it can trade with multiple units much more effectively. So I'll give it chocolate to the back salamander. Well, I will do eventually. I'm going for some buy sells first. There we go, and I think I'll put carrot on one of the units eventually. Yep, there we go. And then, because these are all tier 2s, lion will turn itself into a 9/9, which is probably not going to be necessary, but it's always good to end on the best possible ability that you have available. And this team has a level 2 salamander, but their mistake was only having one salamander. And even that was a team with the standard strawberry combo of pelican and shoebill. The problem with pelican and shoebill is you usually end up with like 2 units at the front that are very strong. I think I missed an eel there. I definitely rolled past something that had a start of battle that I could have bought. So buy sell. I probably could have combined there first before doing that, because I think in the end I buy sell the lion here and then I end on the salamander, even though I'm intending on combining them next turn. Yeah, there we go. Lion in and out, and then baby salamander at the back. And you can see that one is just becoming, it's got so much excess attack that it just doesn't need. Here's another perfectly sane looking team with a tier 6 unit, but we just annihilate the reindeer through melon with the high attack of the salamander. So here I lollipop and then combine. Now it's only on 7 attack, but very, very quickly with a buy sell, it's getting so much per 2 gold that it gets back to possibly the stego here was actually overkill. I probably could have just gone for another buy sell because I'm on 7 wins and I've got 7 hearts still. Maybe if I'd been a bit more confident playing pack 3. Now in the olden days, Spinosaurus could have buffed itself there and actually traded with that salamander, but the minor nerf comes into play. We'll do a few buy sells, and then now the back salamander is at 23 attack, so it's gained like 15-16 attack or something. And here I made a mistake. There was a raptor in the shop and I didn't freeze it. Just carelessness. And then you're about to see something else careless, because I'm just going to put woodpecker at the back. I guess at this point I was just feeling invincible, so I didn't even care that that I left it at the back and it's going to attack my own units at the start of term instead of potentially clearing 2 peppers. In fact, it would have killed that shoebill at the front. Yeah, but here we luckily on 9 wins we find the final salamander in the shop, and it's just a case of giving pepper to some of these units to make sure they have a good chance of attacking twice. I've frozen the eel there, but realistically, even if I draw, I would never buy it unless I found another salamander and then I find one. It's just such a bizarre run where I just got all the salamanders my heart could have desired. Now this team actually looks quite scary because it's got level 2 Spino at the back plus level 3 Anteater. I wasn't super confident when I saw the lineup, but then the peppers come in clutch and we get all the way through to the back, and there we go. So a huge change of pace from the normal 5 of a kinds with a 5 of a kind salamanders in pack 3. Now there's one other pet in pack 3 that you can probably guess as a 5 of a kind, so stay tuned for that one.